All right, thank you, John. Well, food can be powerful medicine, and Midland Memorial Hospital is putting nutrition front and center in its upcoming event this Saturday. Marcy Madrid joining us this morning to tell us all about it. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you.
So tell us about what's coming up this Saturday.
So it's coming up at Wagner Noel. It's in between both cities, so it's easy to, for everyone to get to. And the event, as you said, is called Food is Medicine, and it plays off of the quote that let food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food, because what we've seen through so much data and research over the past 20 years is that there's a huge connection to what we eat and the disease processes that we as Americans primarily are facing more and more as time goes on. So we're really trying to bring awareness to the strong connection food has to some of these disease processes, and to where not only can some of these things be prevented, but even reversed if people are feeding their bodies with the proper nutrition.
And sometimes knowing what the proper nutrition is, there's so much mixed information. Is this going to help us to know what is good and what is bad?
Yes, so we've got some of the top speakers in the nation on this topic coming to our event. I mean, they're putting on huge conferences in Anaheim, California, and they're coming to Midland, Odessa to talk about this. So aside from giving you some of the history of where all this started and came from and all the data and science that's been out there and proven results, they're also going to give you some life application, you know, how to read nutrition labels, how to shop for your family, how to understand what's good and what's not. You know, I'm in marketing, so I understand clever marketing, and that is really what the food industry has turned into. People, you know, the food manufacturers have realized people want to be healthy, so they market their products as healthy, and the large majority of those products are really not that healthy, and people just don't know how to read the back of the box, not just the front clever marketing package.
Right. I mean, it's confusing to anyone, and it's so easy to get mixed up in all of that. Well, what I find to be really amazing about this is that Midland Memorial is really spearheading this nationwide. Talk a little bit about that.
Right. So several of our physicians really got involved in a national movement that's been taking place over the past several years. The national movement is led by physicians too, because there's such compelling medical evidence behind this. So several of our local physicians really got on board and approached the hospital leadership and said, listen, you know, you guys have to get on board with this. If we're trying to lead the community and to be healthier and make our community the healthiest in Texas, we can't ignore this data and this information that shows this strong correlation to what we eat and the disease processes that we're facing more and more every day. So the hospital's mission is to lead healthcare for the community and to be the healthiest community. The pioneering spirit is part of our core values. So presented with this evidence, you know, there was no other choice but to say, you know, we have to get on board. We have to at least make people aware of this. And we are one of the few health systems in the nation right now that are really taking this and saying, you know, we're going to do everything we can to make sure that our community is aware of this medical research and data that's out there that says, you know what, you have more control over your own health than you think you do. It's not all genetic.
Yeah, and all of this information is going to be available to the community. Where do we need to go this weekend? Okay,
so Wagner Noel, the tickets are available on their website, wagnernoel.com. It's this Saturday. It's an all-day event, but I tell you, this speaker lineup is incredible. We've got famous authors and one of the people that put on this big national nutrition conference that people from all over the world attend in Anaheim. He's going to be one of our main speakers. Dr. William C. Roberts is the former, he's the editor of the American College of Cardiology, former president. I mean, he's going to be speaking at the American College of Cardiology's conference that next day. Wow. He's flying in to speak at our conference and flying out. Michael Greger publishes nutritionfacts.org. He's speaking at a huge conference in Marshall, Texas, and then getting personally flown to our community that day to make sure that he can speak at our conference. These people are very passionate about making sure that our community gets this information.
Absolutely. Well, Marcy, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We really appreciate that.
Thank you.
And if you'd like to be here on Good Day, go ahead and contact us.